Okay, therefore from this equation we get d equal to ab upon s square a square plus k square b square. Therefore that is 1 upon d must be equal to under root of h square a square plus k square b square upon a b. Okay, now let 1 upon d equal to suppose sigma. 1 upon d equal to suppose sigma. Therefore we can write this equation as sigma equal to 1 upon d equal to under root of h square a square plus k square b square upon a b. Okay, now this represents this is the lattice interplanar spacing, and this represents the reciprocal of interplanar spacing. It means that this sigma represents the reciprocal of this interplanar spacing. Now here the HKL parameter, therefore we can write here DHKL or sigma HKL. This represents the equation for sigma HKL. Now let us consider the reciprocal of this lattice point, that is reciprocal of this lattice point and this lattice point is suppose like this, like suppose this point is suppose L, this point is suppose M, and this represents the reciprocal of this distance. Therefore this distance reciprocal of this distance, that is equal to reciprocal of this, that is h upon b, and this represents the k upon a, that is reciprocal of that interplanar spacing, reciprocal of this lattice parameter and intercepts, that is h upon b and k upon a. Therefore suppose this is the angle, suppose delta. Therefore from this triangle tan delta must be equal to b upon h. It must be b upon h, and this must be a upon k, that is b upon h upon a upon k, that is tan theta equal to opposite side upon adjacent side, that is b upon h upon a upon k. Therefore tan delta, we have this equation tan delta equal to this equation. Therefore this equation represents this plane or this square lattice. This represents the plane of a square lattice, that is square reciprocal lattice, that is the square reciprocal lattice. The diffraction of x-rays by real crystal lattice will give the array of points identical with the reciprocal lattice. Now from this figure, this the reciprocal of this plane, this diagonal represents the reciprocal of this plane. It means that the reciprocal of 1 upon d, that is this distance, represents the sigma. This distance represents the sigma. That is this distance LM represents the reciprocal of this distance d, that is the interplanar spacing d. Interplanar spacing here d. Therefore it means that the reciprocal of square lattice will be the square lattice, reciprocal of the parallel pipette will be the parallel pipette, and so on. Therefore the reciprocal lattice can be defined as a vector having magnitude equal to the reciprocal of the interplanar spacing, that is interplanar spacing is DHKL. reciprocal of this interplanar spacing. That is, we have the equation sigma scale equal to 1 upon d scale. That is, this represents the reciprocal lattice. That is, reciprocal lattice can be defined as the it is the magnitude of reciprocal of the interplanar spacing, and direction coinciding along normal to the HKL plane, and has the direction which coincides the normal to the HKL plane. That is the plane we had considered here. The plane we had considered यालाच normal असलेला त्याची direction असणार. That is, we can write the sigma HKL. This is the vector, that is, it has the direction, it has the particular direction, it is the vector. Therefore, magnitude of this vector must be equal to 1 upon d HKL, where HKL is the interplanar spacing or interplanar distance. हे इक्वेशन लक्षात ठेवायचं. सिग्मा HKL इक्वल टू 1 upon d SKL. Okay. Now consider a primitive unit cell. Consider a primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell. Suppose this is the unit cell. And suppose this is one plane, this is one plane, and this represents suppose the distance between these two planes. Suppose this is the D, and suppose this plane represents suppose 1 0 0 plane. That is D 1 0 0. Okay. Now we have to find a relation between normal to the plane and this. That is parameters A, B and C. It is A, B and C. That is, we have to find out the relation between this D and A, B, C. Now consider the volume of this unit cell. Volume of unit cell, suppose V. V must be equal to area of this base into height. That height here represents the D100. Therefore, volume must be equal to area of base into D100. That is, 1 upon D100 must be equal to area upon volume. Area upon volume. Now suppose n is the unit vector in the direction normal to the plane. Therefore the equation of reciprocal lattice is given by, that is, we have the equation sigma HKL. It is the vector. Therefore, it is equal to d HKL, and suppose n is the unit vector in the direction normal to the plane. We know that the direction of this reciprocal lattice vector direction kashi aste normal to the plane. Therefore, we are considering here n is the unit vector in the direction normal to the plane. Therefore, this equation can be written as d HKL vector equal to 1 upon d HKL and unit vector n along that direction. Therefore, the area of the base, we have this from this figure, we have the area of base equal to B cross C, the magnitude of obviously B cross C. Therefore, we have the equation d 1 upon d100 can be expressed as, therefore 1 upon d100, this equation can be expressed as B cross C upon B cross C, area upon V, that is area equal to B cross C, therefore B cross C upon V. Therefore, as we know that from this equation 1 upon d HKL equal to sigma HKL, therefore this equation can be written as sigma 100 equal to B cross C upon V, B cross C upon V. Now we know that according to definition of scalar triple product, the scalar triple product of A, B and C is A dot B cross C, and this must be equal to here the volume of the unit cell, therefore V equal to A dot B cross C. Therefore we have the equation sigma 100 equal to B cross C upon V. Therefore use the value of this A dot B cross C in this equation. Therefore we get sigma 100 equal to B cross C upon A dot B cross C. A dot B cross C. Similarly, if you find sigma 010, that is 010 plane. If this is 100 plane, therefore this is the 010 plane, and therefore from this common origin, if you draw the normal to this plane, therefore, and by considering this is the base, and by considering the same equation, we get sigma 010 equal to, this must be equal to C cross A upon A dot B cross C, because volume is the same, that is A dot B cross C. And also, and sigma 001 must be equal to A cross B upon A dot B cross C. Now suppose let sigma 100 equal to A vector, these are the vectors obviously, sigma 010 equal to B vector, and sigma 001 equal to suppose C vector. Therefore we get here this must be equal to A, this must be equal to B, and this must be this must be equal to A, this must be equal to B, and this must be equal to C. Okay. Now we have this three equation A, B and C, that is this equation represents the reciprocal lattice vector equations. Now this relation between this reciprocal lattice vector, that is here this represents the reciprocal lattice vector, here sigma represents the reciprocal lattice vector, therefore this represents these are the components of this reciprocal lattice vector, therefore this represents the reciprocal translation vectors, that is here A, B, C represents the reciprocal translations vectors. Now what is the relation between these three reciprocal translation vectors? Now here in this equation, as we know that the reciprocal vector is parallel to the D100, that is normal to the plane, that is Ya's direction law, sigma 100 असेल. It means that it is perpendicular to what? Perpendicular to B and C. It must be perpendicular to B and C. It means that A is here sigma 100, sigma 100 must be perpendicular to B and C. That is, and sigma 100 here we have taken it is as A. Therefore A must be perpendicular to B and C. Similarly, B must be perpendicular to C and A, and similarly C must be perpendicular to A and B. And we know that A dot B must be equal to 0, because A and B are perpendicular to each other. That is AB cos theta cos 90 equal to 0. Therefore, AB equal to 0. Similarly, AC must be equal to 0. Similarly, from here, BC must be equal to 0 and C dot A, B dot A must be equal to 0. Similarly, C dot A must be equal to 0 and C dot B must be equal to 0. This must be equal to 0. Now take the dot product of A and E. Therefore, A and small a must be equal to. Now we have the equation for A equal to, this is the equation for A, sigma 1 0 0, that is B cross C upon A dot B cross C. Therefore, we have the equation B cross C upon A dot B cross C. A dot B cross C. And into what? It is A. That is A dot B cross C. We know that A dot B cross C हा डॉट प्रोडक्ट असल्यामुळे हा इकडे लिहिणं का आणि इकडे लिहिणं का सारखंच आहे, म्हणजेच A dot B cross C, A dot B cross C must be equal to here 1. Similarly, B dot B equal to. Now here B equal to, we have the equation B equal to, that is sigma 0 1 0 C cross A upon A dot B cross C, that is C cross A upon A dot B cross C, and into what? It is into B. It is into B. But we know that the property, but according to property of vector triple product, we must have A dot B cross C must be equal to B dot C cross A must be equal to C dot A cross B. Therefore, we can write here, this is C cross A. B dot इकडे पण घेऊ शकतो आपण, B dot C cross A, that is B dot C cross A must be equal to A dot B cross C. Therefore, these two must also get, therefore we must get B dot B must be equal to 1. And similarly, C dot C is also equal to 1. By using the same property, we also get C dot C equal to 1. Therefore, in general, we can write the sigma, that is, in general, we can write sigma HKL, this vector is the, for this reciprocal lattice vector, A, B, C are the reciprocal translation vectors. That is reciprocal translation vectors, and therefore, this sigma HKL can be expressed as in terms of A, B, and C as HA plus KB plus LC. That is reciprocal lattice vector is expressed in terms of reciprocal translation vectors as sigma HKL equal to HA plus KB plus LC.